everyone, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the channel. I'm G and this is G's Nail Spot. And don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that like button and the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. So today I'm going to show you how I did a really special set of nails for myself. These are the short kitty claws that I like to wear, the very short stilettos. And I'm doing a themed set, so I'm taking this jelly JN26 I think that was, and it's a lime green jelly gel from Born Pretty. In fact, I think all the gels that I'm using in this video today are Born Pretty because I'm an affiliate. So if you like any of the products, please go to the description box below and you'll see my affiliate link. If you click that, you'll get 10% off everything on the Born Pretty website if you want to treat yourself. So anyway, on with the nails. So as you can see, I've given them all a coat of the jelly gels. This is one of the amazing new products from Born Pretty. This is a glitter jelly and it's one of the HEMA-free gels that they've done recently that come in super big bottles and are gorgeous. So I'm just putting this green, which is 01, on top of the lime jelly gel. And I've done 2 coats at this point, so you can see it's just giving it that really nice green shimmer. So let's start doing some designs on these nails. So these are War of the Worlds nails. I love War of the Worlds. I love the musical version. There's a more updated film version with Tom Cruise that some of you might have seen. But I'm very much sort of the old school H.G. Wells story and the musical version. So that's what I've based these nails on because I say went because I went yesterday. I'm editing this video on the Sunday as I went yesterday on the Saturday down to London to the East End and went to the War of the Worlds immersive experience, which is just amazing. I had the most amazing time. It's kind of like an action scenario where you go through the whole story of Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the Worlds from start to finish, and you go through all the scenes. There's virtual reality, there's things you've got to do. I'm not going to give too much away because it's amazing. If you're into this and you're in the UK or you're visiting the UK in London, go and do it. It's amazing. And it's got the best bar at the start where you can get amazing cocktails. Anyway, I'm waffling. Let's go on with what I'm doing with the nails. So I've put some blooming gel on these nails and I'm just popping some more of that reddy orange jelly gel that I used on the middle nail. I'm putting that on top of the blooming gel that's still wet, didn't cure it, because I want it to bloom and give this sort of patchy reddy orange pattern on top of that green background. Because for me, the main colours in War of the Worlds are red and green because there's a green mist when the aliens leave Mars and come to the Earth, and the red for the red weed that covers the Earth when the Martians have been here and are taking over and destroying the cities. So I wanted a really cool background on these nails because I'm going to do some stamping designs on top of some of them and I'm going to do some freehand work on the thumbnail. So I've just sped this up a little bit because it's the same thing on 4 of the nails, but I just thought this gave such an interesting, fun background for the designs. And like I said, if you like any of these products, don't forget to click on my affiliate link and go and get yourself some cool 10% discount on Born Pretty on the website. Save yourself some pennies. So as you can see, that blooming gel is just sort of feathering out the red jelly that I've put on there, and this is what they look like so far. So the middle nail has just had 2 coats of the orangey red jelly. The rest I've done that bloomed kind of design. So on with the stampings. This is a Beauty Big Bang plate, XL027. It's one of the Halloween ones, and I'm using a template on here along with my MoYou London stamping scraper, clear jelly stamping polish in this bright red, which is 21. You can just about see that. And I'm going to use this kind of, red weed. I'm going to do red weed on 2 of the nails. So I found this really cool design on this plate that just looks like thorny weeds growing, prickly thorny weeds growing. And it looks, well, I think it looks fab on top of the texture background, the red and green background that I've done. So there you go. That's the red weed growing all over the nail. So that is on the index finger and the pinky finger. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I think that was the pinky. This looks like the index finger. My index finger and pinky fingernails are quite similar. They're both quite small. But anyway, that's the red weed. I love how they turned out. Really, really happy with those. So we're going to do some more stamping now on the ring finger and the thumb. And we're going to do some flames. So I got this flame stamping plate, I think from Shein. I'll link everything that I use in the description box below as usual. So if you see anything you like, you can go and have a look. And I'm going to put some flames on the end of this nail, just coming up from the free edge, because another prominent feature of the War of the Worlds is that the Martians have heat rays, these terrible heat rays that just vaporize anybody that gets in their way. So in the sort of musical version, people burst into flames. It just literally flame grills everything in its path. And I think in the one of the more modern, the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds, it kind of just vaporizes them. They just poof into thin air. So I've gone, like I say, with the musical version where they burst into flames. So I've put the flames on the bottom of these two nails as a little nod to the heat ray. So that's the thumbnail done. I say done. The flames are done on there. I'm going to add some freehand, that's the word I'm looking for, freehand designs on the thumb. But we've gone back to the middle nail, which is just, like I say, had that ready orange gel. And I'm just putting some leaves on here from that lovely MoYou London stamping plate, Fall in Love, I think it was. And I'm using this clear jelly stamping polish in gold 003, and I've already stamped on using the red. I'm going to stamp the same leaf design on in gold, and then I'm going to do it again in black. So 3 leaves, same design, just kind of crossing over one another at the end of the nail to represent one of my favourite songs from the Jeff Wayne's musical War of the Worlds, and it's called Forever Autumn, and it's a lovely song. And it was one of the best things about the experience that we did yesterday. So it was a part of the experience that was virtual. And it started off with this song, and it was all very serene, and we were in a boat and we're escaping London down the Thames, and then it all goes crazy. Like I say, no spoilers, but yeah, it turns into one wild ride. Really, really good. Loved that. Anyway, we're back to the thumbnail now. So I'm going to do some freehand on here using just some black gel, the Born Pretty black gel from the Silky White series. And again, you guys know me, I tend to use a dotting tool when I'm doing designs or writing or anything like that for a lot of stuff. Although I think I switched to a brush when I move forward with this design. But here I'm going for one of the Martians tripods, the machines on this one. So I've started off with a ball. It looks like a ball because that's the shape of the metal area where the Martians sit and operate these big tripods. So they've got 3 legs, hence the name tripods. So I'm just painting the legs on now, so on each side, and then one's kind of coming from the back. So I'm just painting that from the middle down. And yes, it does kind of look like Mr. Ball legs from the Santa Clarita Diet, if anybody's watched that. If you have seen Santa Clarita Diet series that was on Netflix, drop a zombie emoji in the comments below. Let me know. I loved that series. It's amazing. If you love zombies and you like Drew Barrymore, give it a watch. You'll love it. It's very entertaining. But this is not Mr. Ball Legs. This is a tripod. This is a War of the Worlds Martian tripod that shoots the heat ray and has big green glowing what look like eyes, but they're sort of searchlights as well on the front. So that's where we're up to with this design. I'm curing in between parts of doing this design. So when I'm happy with it, I'm curing it, and then I'm going on to the next one. But like I say, the eyes are really zinging, glowing green. So I thought I'd use some little green gems for this to really make them pop. Which I was really happy with. They look really cute. So on they go. I'm using the McCart Rhinestone glue for that. And then some final stamping. This is again another stamping plate I got from Shein. It was quite cheap. And I just found some little birds on this one. And I wanted to put some little birds above the Martian tripod because essentially it's the birds that give the indication that the Martians are potentially on their way out. A couple of signs. So that is the designs done. That felt like a real whirlwind tour of War of the Worlds on nails. But yeah, this is where we're up to, and this is the finished set. I absolutely loved these, and I loved wearing them. I've obviously still got them on now. I took loads of pictures at the War of the Worlds immersive experience yesterday while I was wearing them. So stay tuned to the end of the video because I've added some extra pictures on from the event. if you want to see what it was like. There was some great backdrops. We weren't allowed obviously to take any footage or photos during the experience itself, so the photos I took in and around the props areas and things like that, but they're pretty cool, so stick around and have a look at the end. But for now, let me know what you think of these nails. Drop me a comment below. Do you know War of the Worlds? Do you like War of the Worlds? Is it not your thing? Is sci-fi not your thing? I absolutely love it and loved my experience yesterday. And these nails, I felt, were a good reflection of the Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the Worlds. Like I say, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it really supports my channel and I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!